Hello everyone, I wanted to make this video to explain how to read tarot cards to yourself. I know that there are many videos around the world explaining this, but I want to share my personal method, and because it's what works for me and it's what I have seen that gets the most accurate answers for me and in my case. So I tried to, maybe you have tried also to read to get an answer, but then you got a card and you didn't knew what it meant, or it was not clear to understand how to get it. And I experienced that too, and this is exactly why I am explaining this in a video. Because when, in the second that I got this explanation to me in video, I could see and I could get it. I could understand it completely. Yeah, then suddenly everything began to match, and this is exactly why I am doing this video right now. So, how to read tarot cards to yourself. The very first thing that I want to explain is that this video is in German and in Spanish. And there is a link below in the video where you are going to get access to the text version of this video, and there you are going to the article. Yeah, I believe it's in German, but you can translate it to English. Yeah, it's an article that I have written by myself with some help of the AI, with ChatGPT, like 1 year ago or something. But it's what I am explaining here, it's way better explained there. The thing is that not every single article that I publish is in English. Yeah, and most of the times it's German. I also have a podcast and it's in German. But going to the point, here, this is how I read tarot cards and how I recommend to read them. And what the fuck is this? Yeah. These are not tarot cards, you would say, yeah? No, these are tarot cards, I tell you, yeah. The thing is that this is a bag, and these are paper sheets, yeah? With numbers. For example, here, there is a number. Wait, I'm going to get just one, yeah? 41. 5 of Cups, sadness. So, this, why do I use this type of bag and not a plastic bag or something? Because this is silent. Yeah, for example, I can go to the bus and then while everyone is around me, then move to every single future possible and ask people something or some stuff for myself, yeah. I'm going to explain right now what do I mean with move or something, yeah. I do this for silence. For stealth, yeah. And why paper sheets with numbers, yeah, and not tarot cards? This is not tarot. Tarot cards are 78 tarot cards. I'm not going to pay like $5 to $10 or more for tarot cards. No, I just care about the answer. So every single tarot card has a specific number associated with it. Yeah. Here is the book that is attached. It's a free book that I have. It's a summary of different articles written by a woman from Spain, and she has analyzed and studied tarot cards. She is very accurate. She has published for free these articles. I have just copy-pasted them in a book. Yeah. And here is every single definition of every single card. The bad thing is that this book is in Spanish. The good thing is that we now have AI and you can give the PDF, download it in Spanish language, and then there are websites who are also linked in the blog article that I have published now, where you can upload this, download this book, then upload this book again, but now for to get the translation from it. Yeah, so you can then translate from Spanish to English or to German or to whatever language you want. Yeah, because what it's going to do is just to get the text from it. Yeah. So in the end, you are going to get the answers. This is a free book, and it's the best book that I have ever read about tarot. I have read many books about it, but it's going to the point. It's perfect, you know. So here, for example, let's say the very first page, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Oh wait, no, 79, 80, and 3, yeah. 1, or it's actually 1, 2, 3. I do with 80 cards, but you can do it with 78. This is why it's 79 and 80, yeah. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on, until all the 78 cards are here, yeah. So now that you know that every single one of these pieces of papers is associated with one of these tarot cards, you have a pocket tarot card that you can take anywhere. Why do I do this? Because I constantly change my future. I like to do that. This tool is not only to see and perceive your future, how you will do in love life, in money, and so on. You can also get feelings from anyone. And I mean anyone. You can get feelings from extraterrestrials. You can get feelings from your neighbor, from what does this person feel for me? Any person that you want. You can get feelings from you in the future. You can get feelings from you in the past. You can get feelings not from you but from another person. You can get everything. And I am asking, why the fuck did this person do that right now? Yeah, and then I ask daily. This is why I did not memorize any, this card is this number. No, I just saw, okay, 41. Okay, 41. Then I was looking, which number is in 41? And then I find, for example, 41 is like 5 of cups, this one, yeah? I say, okay, 5 of cups. What is 5 of cups? I go here, to Cinco de Copas. And then go to the summary. Esquema de significados. Scheme of meanings. Yeah, in normal position. I always use normal position, and then lost, defect, inheritance, love without real meaning, imperfection. And there is this person who is sad, who is seeing like something just fell off. Yeah. And is like sad looking at it. So this is what I normally do. Yeah. Now, before I tell you, now that you have heard this whole introduction, before I tell you, yeah, how to read tarot cards, it's important that you know how to move in the future or in the thoughts of others. And for that, we are going to use an example to move into your own memory and go into your own past. Yeah. So remember the first time you went to school. Yeah. Do you remember it? According to Dr. Joe Dispenza, what we see in his book Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, what we see has 80% of our what we see. Yeah. Our concentration is 80% what we see. Yeah. So, for example, if you close your eyes, then you are going to imagine something that is not according to what you are seeing. So, the information you get from the atmosphere from around you is 80% normally just from your eyes, from what you see. This is what I want to tell you. This is why I recommend, or why normally when I am moving, I close my eyes when I am coming into a memory, so that I can get a better image of what I am imagining in my of what I am remembering. For example, yeah, let's say I want you to go to your first day of school when you were a child, yeah, No, you remember it. And I want you to know and to describe me, now that you are remembering it, how was the temperature around you? Yeah? And then you're going to say cold or hot or whatever, depending on which country you are. And then how tall were things? Yeah, and then you're going to see how was, if not the temperature, how were your clothes? Were like really heavy? How was your bag? How was the day? Were you listening to many people around you? Describe that. What do you remember? Because you are teleporting yourself in your mind to this memory to tell me these answers, yeah? And it's the best if you close your eyes to remember it. Because you are then moving to your past. You are not anymore here in the future. Your attention and your concentration is in the past on the senses, what they are perceiving. And this is exactly what I use. I have been coached by Laurie Williams from Intuitive Specialists in remote viewing one time. Yeah. Not coach, it was like a bootcamp. I took a bootcamp. And since then, everything and the perceptions that I got went like skyrocket in every single sense. So, now let's do a quick question about the future of the United States. Let's move to the 1st of August of 2026. Yeah, when you are moving or going to a question or doing a question about the future, move to that future. Let's say I am going to go to the 1st of August of 2026 because on that day I will know the answer. Yeah. So 1st of August 2026, where I am, I don't know. 9 o'clock, for example. Now I know, okay, here. How is the temperature? Feel it. I am feeling it. I am imagining it. I am not seeing anything, but I can tell you 1st of August 2026, 9 o'clock in the morning. What do you feel about this question? It is true that President Donald Trump is alive. I feel this one. So now, what have I done? I have mixed in the back the cards. Why do I prefer that? Because it's a better mix. I am not going to do something, for example, with cards, you're not mixing that good. Yeah, here it can mix with your hands. Yeah, it's easier, it's faster, you don't need both hands either. Yeah. So now I have, before, it's not like I get a random card. That's not the case. You just choose what you feel is the card that has the answer. What do I feel? You imagine yourself in that place and take a card of your feeling. And the card that I felt was this. 9 of Swords. He's not alive in the future that I am perceiving today on the 1st of August of 2026. Yeah. And that question just came to my mind, but will that be, if that goes real, yeah? Who has told you? Who has told you? But if that is wrong, then then this video is not very good. But I trust my instincts, I trust my statistics, I trust that my published evidence about my accuracy rate. So careful, people of United States, yeah. This is exactly how you do it. You just feel the card and then you tell yourself, you move to certain specific questions and then you get it. So the question, the answer that you're looking for is a feeling. What do I feel? If you analyze here, you're going to get feelings of everything. So if you want a yes or no answer, for example, what do I think about the fact that this is true? Yeah. So this sentence is true. What do I feel about that? If you feel sad about that, what do you think it's the answer? For example, now someone tells me, it is true that I am recording a video. No, yeah. And then this person, depending on who this person is, she will feel sad because if she is a hater, or she will feel happy if he is a fan of me, you know? But if it's myself, and it is true that I am filming a video, what do I feel about that? I feel joy, because I like to make videos. Yeah. So it depends on who you are asking and what you are asking. It is true? Yes, it's true. I am enjoying doing this. Yeah. So this is, what does this person think? It's true that this person is alive. Yeah. And what answer, if you get some bad answer, some negative answer, then you know that this person may not be alive, you know? So it's very good to use this, because then you don't trust the answer and then you ask again just to see which other types of cards could be there. Yeah, if you get another card, obviously it's weird, but you are going to see that if you concentrate and focus on what you are feeling in this scenario in your mind, you're going to get very similar cards, incredibly similar cards. Especially, the cards can come again with this technique, yeah. And this is exactly why I am doing that. If the card can come again, it pass one day and then I ask the same question and get the very same answer, then you are noticing, obviously, that answer has the highest probability of happening. Yeah. So in the description below there is a summary with all of the key points of this video. It's also this book written in Spanish, and it's also in the article of my blog in WordPress. There is a reason why blog.wordpress.com. There is this a link for you to translate the PDF from this text to English, and then you can also print that if you want. Yeah. I have a podcast, it's in German language. Wenn du zuhören magst, dann kannst du auch mal dann einfach einschalten und dann wird das Ganze, dann kannst du zuhören gerne. Ich mache Podcast täglich, es gefällt mir, es ist mein Hobby, mein liebster Hobby, aber es ist eher viel mehr ein Tagebuch, ja, es ist eher nicht so etwas anderes. I am just describing what my podcast is about, so because it's in German. My shoulders do not look that big, yeah, when I am like here, but if I am here, yeah. Thank you very much for watching this video. It's the light, yeah. I hope that you read the article. There are also other articles cited, and goodbye.